EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, March 13th and 14th, 2021. For your Saturday, we're going to have temperatures much cooler than we saw over the last couple of days, but this is not really, it's not really cold compared to what average is. And we've been teased the last couple of days. Last 4 consecutive days in a row, we've been 60 or above, and we're going back to near average today. We're back in the 40s for many areas, and some areas lower 50s. But you know that's what normal is for this time of year. It's hard, as it is to believe. We're going to have some temperatures that are back to normal for the next couple of days, and it's going to be a little cooler today than it will be on Sunday. But both days are mostly sunny. But Sunday we're going to have a little bit of a wind come into play here as we have a secondary front move into the region. And cold air advection starting to work its way back in behind it for Monday and Tuesday. So we'll have temperatures kind of today. We have this 45 to 52 degree range as you see below the video. As you get into tomorrow, we have the windy conditions. Both days are mostly sunny, however. And then 48 to 56, and that would be north to south. The lower end is the northern areas, and the southern areas are the higher end of these ranges here. So not a bad weekend at all, just as far as sky condition. We're not expecting any precipitation whatsoever, but it's going to be notably cooler and considerably cooler from what we saw yesterday. We're in the mid-60s yesterday. We're going to be 45 to 52. That's going to be an abrupt change. But again, that's what normal is for this time of year. So near to slightly above average here on Sunday, but we're going to have the windy conditions start coming into the region as we have cold air advection starting to work in, especially Sunday night. And we have temperatures dropping back well into the 20s overnight. And then we get to Monday and Tuesday, we're on either side of 40 degrees for highs. So it's going to be a lot colder than it should be for this time of year, obviously. And that's going to be Monday and Tuesday. Now, we have a system that's going to be moving off to our south initially here on Tuesday. So in our local forecast, we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies on Tuesday, mostly sunny again Monday. Partly to mostly cloudy skies on Tuesday, and that's going to be representing increasing clouds. And then we have the main system is going to move off to our south, and it's going to be over the Carolinas here. There's going to be a trailing upper level low that's going to move in behind it. That's going to come in on Tuesday night, and that could bring a few rain or snow showers overnight in a few spots. Not significant, not a big deal. And if everything were to fall into place, you might get a coating on some grassy surfaces, and that's it. And that would be on Tuesday night overnight, Tuesday evening and Tuesday night, where it is colder. Because Monday and Tuesday are going to be colder days. Then we get to Wednesday and Thursday behind this system, and it's going to warm up again for a couple days anyway. Excuse me. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be a little bit milder with temperatures getting back in the 50s. And then we have another system coming into our region here on Thursday that's going to give us just rain. This is going to come in during the day on Thursday. Showers at first is going to turn into periods of rain, steady rain. And that's going to go through the overnight and will end on Friday morning very early. Could end as a few wet snowflakes in a few spots, but again, insignificant. So when we were talking about the rest of this winter, and the only chance we had for any winter precipitation will be between the 14th and the 20th. Well, this is it. These are those two systems that could possibly bring some wintry weather, but it's not going to be significant in either regard. So when I said that in the middle of February, and said that we're in a very active pattern here in the month of February. Once we get to March, things are going to turn around. I think we're done. And I got a lot of slack for that. A lot of people saying, oh, well, it snows in March, and we can get accumulating snow in March. And I see Facebook memories coming up saying we had some X amount of snow on certain days in March. Yes, it does happen in March, and that is certainly possible. This was just not a pattern for this year for that to occur. And I was able to recognize that very early in the middle of March, in the middle of February, and say that March is not going to be like February at all. Because February is ridiculous with the amount of snow we had. But when we get into March, I knew we were going to turn around and not have any significant snow chances. And lo and behold, we don't. We have a couple chances here of wintry precip. Very light, very insignificant here on Tuesday night. And not really amounting to anything. And coating in a few spots in the grassy areas. And then we get to Thursday. This is just a rain deal. is the second one of the second system of that could end maybe as a few wet snowflakes, but not amounting to anything at all. So then, once we get past that, once we get to that, we're at the spring equinox on the 20th, and that's the end of our cold period. That's it. So we start to warm up after that point, and that should be it. After that point, we have no precipitation coming in after that. We are mostly sunny, so we'll have a cooler period, distinct cooler period here on Monday and Tuesday. We have a milder period on Wednesday and Thursday, slightly milder than average, not crazy, back into the 50s. And then once we get to Friday, Saturday, we're going to have temperatures drop down again. But generally mid 40s or thereabout. That's about it. Once we get to Sunday, I think we start to turn the corner again, meaning next Sunday. And then beyond that point, we start to turn the corner and we start to get the milder temperatures consistently. So we really don't have too much here as far as chances for precipitation that is going to bring wintry weather in our week ahead. But this is the third week of March that we have highlighted for a long time, that if there's going to be any chance for anything wintry, it will be during that third week. Here we are. Okay, this is the upcoming week. So it's going to be colder than average on a couple of days, of those days, and it's 2-day periods, transient periods, both Monday, Tuesday, and again Friday, Saturday of next week, and that's it. But before that, we're going to be dry this weekend, so there won't be anything going on this weekend. We'll have near to slightly above average temperatures both Saturday and Sunday before where that cold hits. But we're no real big systems until we get to Thursday, but this is mostly a rain deal, as you can see here. Here's that rain deal here on Thursday with periods of rain during the day, and that's going to continue in the overnight period, wrapping up early Friday morning. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marcus. That's your outlook for the weekend, March 13th and 14th, 2021. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.